Good morning, hello, good day. There's no camping footage today. That means that I only have to edit one vlog today. I only say that because the last few days I've edited essentially 2 vlogs a day. Whew, it's been tough editing, lots of material. Anyway, let's get through today, or no, let's get through the intro so that we can get through today. First job of the day, a no start with no power, no dash lights, no nothing, and they had the battery tested, allegedly. So I'm thinking, just preliminarily, I'm thinking a mega fuse or poor contact at the battery. That's what I'm thinking. So let's get there and check it out. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I've put the key in and I've confirmed that there's no crank, no start, no power. We have power at the battery terminals. There are 12.82 volts available there. However, going into your fuses, I see that this 30 amp fuse right here is blown. That 30 amp fuse is shown to be an engine fuse. It is listed right there. It's this one right here. Now, here's something that's interesting, because the diagnostics is all about putting pieces of the puzzle together. You see that right there? You see that right there? That little salmon colored piece? See the color of this fuse? See this fuse? So everything is dirty around it. This is a brand new fuse, and this is pieces from attempting to extract this fuse. So they've replaced it before, or at least somebody's replaced it before. I don't know the history on this vehicle, but there's a temporary plate. So there's a possibility that he just bought it, someone else replaced the fuse, sold it because it's been a problem, and here we are. I just happen to have one on board, so we're going to extract this ourselves and see if this solves the problem. And I want to be nice, and we're also going to extract the pieces of the old fuse. Got a little window cover on it. So if this blows right away, then we'll know that there's a short somewhere. It did not blow right away. So let's grab the key and turn the ignition on and see if it blows. Oh, I have lights now. She starts and runs now. Ooh, massive vibration. I talked to the customer and they said that the car stereo comes on and off over bumps. Usually when a fuse blows in a car, it's due to an aftermarket component and somebody messing up wiring. So I want to refer her to a stereo shop. I replaced that fuse and it started. I think I filmed that. And we are build out, done, and out of here. This was a contactless job. The customer was at work. So quick, easy peasy. On to the next. Back home, and Angie just got through servicing my fish tank.
You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but
she just cleaned it, and she noticed. This is not going to focus, but I'll bring it in so you guys can see it, and then I'll pull it back. That little red dot in the center of the screen, that's a baby shrimp.
And there's more in the back corner. I don't know if you can see those.
Yeah, there's another one. Like, yeah. Back down there, over there. That's so cute.
I got babies.
Who said we couldn't have babies together? Wow. That's neat. Just a shrimp being a shrimp.
Wow, hot water's terrible.
It'll clear up.
It will.
It has arrived. It's a pretty heavy box too. All right. Well, let's open this bad boy up, see what we got inside it. Well, I can only imagine that these were originally in there to help protect the sides, which the side over here has apparently broken out of the box. I don't think it's damaged though. Oh, we're fine. Look at this. Oh, heavy metal. Bill and Ted's heavy metal. Actually, yeah, that was Bill and Ted's, right? Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, boy. Do we have any mounting hardware? Well, this could be interesting. Awesome, we do have hardware. I'm glad. All this hardware right here was right here. Oh, and they even have the fishing string. That's awesome. There are 2 big metal brackets in here. Oh yeah, right there. These big metal brackets need to be fished into the tube that's in the back of the van. And there's no way to like really get in there, so you put the wire in one way, you screw the bolt to it, and then the bolt and the plate, and then you fish it through, because you can't get to it with your bare hands. So I'm really glad that they included that in there. That's awesome. And this is not an unboxing, although it certainly seems like it. So this is for the Kurt 13295, you know, just FYI. Oh, I'm so excited. One step closer to bringing Anne, which she's still in my mind. We got the transmission, you guys saw that yesterday. So one step closer to getting Anne down to Oregon. So she will at least drive down. Once we're down there, she'll be driving. Plan is still to get the outside done. Now finances are what are really holding us back, not just time. Holy cow. I'm not stressed, I'm happy, but I'm stressed. But hey, one piece at a time. I don't like the fact that this, I think this is covered right here though, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, it's so beautiful, look at that. Alrighty, I wasn't able to find my unicorn, so I need to make my unicorn. Labor's part of the workday is done. It is time to do some labor on our own. So this bumper cover, we're installing the trailer hitch, by the way. So this bumper cover has backup sensors on it. So I've already removed the bolts on this. We take this off. It's extremely dirty back behind it. I have already disconnected some of the sensors. Some of them are still needing to be taken off. That one and this one over here, but I have to disconnect or clip that nylon wire tie. From down below, this looked like a trailer light connector. It is not. It looks like it's a backup beeper, one of Trucker Josh's favorite things in the whole world. The wire has been clipped on it. So again, I'm just going to remove this stuff out of the way. So this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. And it's funny too, because when they washed this car, they washed this and detailed this or whatever, but they sure didn't go very far underneath it. Out of sight, out of mind, I guess. Anyway, all right, here we are. It's time to turn the music up and get to work. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, the things that you find in old vehicles just stuffed away in corners. The next step is going to be to take off this rear bumper. This is actually the impact bumper that comes off from right here. And this is supposed to have a quick disconnect at the end of this wire, and it doesn't. I would really hate to pull all this out of there. I think I might have to do that, because I'm opening a can of worms, as you just saw. I took off all this stuff, and they've got like all the old trailer, the control module, not trailer, I'm sorry, for the camera system. Holy cow, that's so extensive, but all this has to come out of there eventually. I just wasn't planning on doing it right now, but I might have to, because this has to come out of there too. Holy moly moo cows, that's a lot. More on those sensors here in just a second, but I've got the bolts off of this, and this should just, there we go. Yep. So that just comes off like that. So now we have no bumper. So I'm going to take off this old beeper just to get it out of the way. I'm going to silicone the holes up so that they don't rust. I'm going to clean all this stuff up quickly. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time or detail on this, and then we'll start reinstalling for the hitch part of it. What is it? The backup sensors, they're aftermarket. They are a part of this unit here, the Voyager control module. The reason why I'm not using this is because, again, we don't have the head unit. So many people can go so many different places with that, but don't. And I don't want to try and find it, try and find the right one, and then if I install it and one of these things doesn't work, like the camera up there or something else, then I'm out that much more. I've already gotten a dash cam. We're just going to install the dash cam. That way I also have recording capabilities too. So that's what I'm doing. Again, get it back to base, get it back to what it was. We'll leave the sensors obviously in the back bumper. because there's like little dimples there now. If we were to take them out, there'd just be holes and that would look horrible. So we'll just leave those in there, put everything back together. Yeah, that looks a little better. More excellent. How far can I go with this? Manufacturer included this awesome tool that without it, it's possible, it'd just be more difficult. So this right here, they're calling a fish wire, just like you would use in the wall of a house to pull a wire through or something. At the end of this though, it's threaded, it's just spun, right? So you're able to take this bolt and you're able to thread it into this piece, and then it holds it like this. That's important because it needs to go through here to go through this hole so that it comes out through this hole right here. See that? Can you see that? Right there where my finger's at? And then it has to go through the hole right there of the receiver. So you have to do this twice. One over there, one over here. So essentially what you do is, in theory, so this is what you're supposed to do. Get it out like this, and then this, without falling back in there, this has to go through this hole over here. You guys are completely upside down, but it shouldn't matter. It's the same either way. There we go. Now I have to do the same thing over here, put these together, put a nut on it, and start to tighten these together as a unit, and then this gets piggybacked to that. Everything will make sense here in just a minute. I haven't tightened these yet because I've learned in life to put everything on, align everything, and then tighten it down. So we have new bolts that go through each one of these, except for the bottom one. The bottom one has a bolt right there that's attached to it. We just need a nut. Now, little known fact, there were no nuts holding this on in the back when I started working on this, so we're gonna have to find some nuts. It seems like every project I start on this thing, I can't get it completed the first day. It's very frustrating. Oh, and then the slide right there that's broken, I have been in contact with the company, and we have matched it up to figure out which one it is. It's like $160 just for the freaking part. I think it comes as a set though, so if it comes as a set, I'll replace the top one as well, just because, you know, if the bottom one broke, who knows how good the top one is, although it seems to roll okay at this time. Okay, back to this. I have torque specs, so on this I'm making sure that I torque this to the right torque. 48 foot-pounds for the 10 millimeters and 110 foot-pounds for those bad boys. All right, so after I get the nuts back behind here, back up there should be a nut on both sides over there, then I can put everything back together. I could actually put everything back together now because those nuts are accessible. But look at that. Ooh, love it. This right here, this is Ann's future. So I've taken all the wires out of the tailgate, clipped it up at the camera, pulled all the wires out along here. This is the whole spaghetti of wires that we have. Oh, it gets worse. Check this out. This is wicked. Look at this. It is a whole spider webbing of wires up here. Look at this. And most of them weren't even used. Now, I don't know where this one right here goes. I imagine it probably goes to this one here, but I pull on it and nothing, it doesn't, I gotta figure that one out before I do anything with it. And check wire colors. But first and foremost, we're gonna pull the camera wire because, not the camera wire, I'm sorry, the head unit, the monitor, because this goes all the way up there and then right up here, guess what? So I'm glad that I didn't try looking for a unit because they cut it. That's all they did, just cut the thing off there. Pulled this unit out, cut it off, said, yeah, we're done. So I'm going to pull that part out of it, which should release all of these wires except that one last one. I imagine that one last one may go down to battery power somewhere because I haven't had any power feeds yet. This is the one that came from the back that's going to the front. I cut the wires on it. I'm just going to let it hang here until I figure it out. This right here is the only remaining wire from that big colossal F of wires down there. These are blue, red, and black, which to me stands for most likely power, ground, and possibly switched power, I'm thinking. So there's that. Here's this. These two do not connect, so we will just leave this for, I don't want to say another day, but we're going to leave it for another day because it's getting late, and I've actually done more than what I thought that I would do tonight. Pulled out all the remaining wiring from the aftermarket stuff in the back, absolutely everything. The only thing that's left is the camera right there. Camera should be here today, or not today, tomorrow or the next day. So when the camera gets here, the new one, I will mount it up there, start to run the wires. Yeah, getting it done. Oh yeah, the hitch. Oh, I guess I could show this finished product. All right, there we go. The finished product. That's so awesome. Wiring, yes, I still need to do wiring for it, but the actual hitch part is in. One step closer. Although, yes, I know, this doesn't need to be done to be able to use the van, but the more I can get done on it while I'm waiting for other things, the better. I'm also, oh, dinner started to smell good. Somebody's, oh. I was just going to say dinner is starting to smell good, and then it started to smell like something got burnt. And I'm like, wow, who's burning dinner? And then I look back here and Nancy's at the barbecue smoking. Are you burning things? Yeah. Are you?
Burning all the stuff off the grill.
Oh, okay. So you haven't started cooking yet? No. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was telling all the fine people that I started smelling something good. I'm like, oh, that smells good. And then it started smelling burnt. I'm like, uh-oh. And then I look over here and all I see is smoke. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, this is your dinner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, a little charcoal is good for you. What are we having?
Charcoal.
Seriously, what are we having?
Cheeseburger.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's such a good day. Thanks. Can I have two? Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
I can give you two.
How about this double patty on a bun?
That's probably a better choice.
Okay. Less carbs, more protein. All right, so it's a nice night. You guys can't see anything, but we're going for a swim. Angie's already out here. She's already got the pool lights. Ooh, it's dark and spooky.
Here! Oh, it was so nice in here until you had that splash. Now I'm all splishy.
You're all squishy?
Splishy.
Splishy? Are we making up our own words?
What?
Are we making up our own words? Oh wow, it's warm in here.
Like you and your, what was your word today? Glinky or glinchy?
It was
or
glicky.
Glicky?
No, it wasn't glicky.
What was it?
It was, what was the context?
Something on your truck.
I can't remember.
Was it? The original word was like just two colors. Or just two letters. Glicky.
All right.
It started with a G, I'm sure.
Yeah, it definitely started with a G. Blinky.
It wasn't glinky.
Glitchy, glinky,
Oh my gosh, did you feel the jet?
glimpy. Yeah, it's nice and warm.
Dad,
Is
feel
it
the
really?
jet. Yeah, feel it.
No way.
No way.
Oh wow.
No, get out of the way.
Oh wow.
Oh, get out of the way.
Fine, I'm getting out.
No, don't get out.
Haha. I got the jet. I got the jet. Oh, it does seem warm. I had every intention of doing COC tonight because it has been so long since we've done COC, or even like ended the vlog just talking like this. But as always, it's late. It's time to go to bed. I did want to answer one question though. I believe it was Halloween Fur, I might be wrong, that asked about our poles for the camping kitchen. What do you remember the brand or the name of the poles?
No, but I can look it up for him.
Okay. So we'll try to do that and remember to do that.
I think I can do it right now.
Oh, okay.
Just give me 1 second.
Okay. I'll give her a second. And I smell a snack too, don't I? No? Oh, maybe I'm just hungry and it's wishful thinking. Oh, and the word was ginked.
Geek.
Ginked. So, if you, not a kink like a hose, but ginked, meaning you like bent something, like your piece of metal was ginked. What are you laughing for? I bet you it's a real word.
I don't think that's a word.
I think it's a word. Is that a dictionary? Oh, I thought that was a dictionary. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Hey Google, what is the definition of the word ginked?
Here's the definition of dink. A partner in a well-off working couple with no children.
All right. Maybe I'll have to look that up too. Or you guys can look it up yourselves and post it in the comments. I just hope it's not something dirty. Ginked. I know it's a word. Ginked. I even put it.
No, it's not a word.
It is such a word. It is so much a word that I'd be willing to bet 50 cents on it.
Wow. High roller.
I'm a big gambler right here.
Garden Pro.
Garden 5 Pro or Garden V Pro. Yeah, they're really, really awesome because they even come with everything. I didn't realize they came with the stakes and the ropes.
Yep.
So it's one rope per pole. The poles are self-adjusting. There are 1, 2, 3, like 4 different sections. Got the little rubber cap at the top right there.
Pretty sure they go to 8 feet.
8 feet tall.
The guy lines are like ready to go. You just hook them onto the clip on the bottom and adjust them.
Yeah, and Angie's done it by herself, so I know that it can be done with one person.
It sucks trying to do it with one person, but you can do it with one person.
It's better to do it with 2 people.
Oh yeah, there you go. Goes to 8 feet. Haha, you're funny.
I know. Quickly open to maximum length. 8 feet 2.4 inches or 2.5 meters. Yeah. Very, very nice. So those are our camp kitchen canopy poles. Okay, so that's it. Happy hunting. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Bye!